بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good morning and Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope that you all are doing well and enjoy today's lovely weather of the morning. As today's weather is different, so I also come along with some different subject. Yes, not the English literature, but today I am here with the explanation of science. As you all know that we have been uploaded the assignment of the science subject, so I am here to explain you about it. The topic for class 6 is the solar system. Very interesting topic, and I will tell you about what on which the solar system is comprises of. The solar system comprises of stars, sun, planets, moon. These are the basic objects on which the solar system comprises. There are some other materials like asteroids, like comets, like meteors, which are formed from the dust particles of the space of the universe. Let's talk about how the stars are formed. The stars that looks beautiful when we look on the sky during the night. How they are formed? They are actually formed by the gases which we can find in the space. And the ball of that gas is called as nebula. When many nebulas they collide together, they start dissociating into fragments, resulting in the formation of stars. And how stars shine, how they produce light? These dissociated parts, these smaller fragments, they start emerging themselves into the central empty hollow part of nebula, resulting in increase in pressure and the temperature that causes the stars to shine. Then, one of the greatest star of our universe is Sun. In our galaxy, we find so many stars, and Sun is the biggest star of our galaxy. And it formed 5 billion years ago, having the greatest temperature of 5500 degrees centigrade. It is also formed from, because it is in nature it is a star, so obviously it is a ball of gas. It is formed of different gases, especially the hydrogen and the helium, and it has the massive mass as well as the greatest gravity. Here the question is, what is gravity? It is the force that pulls the object. So the body is having the greatest mass, having the greatest gravities, and the body is having the smaller masses, having a smaller gravity. So Sun has the massive mass, so it has the greatest gravity. This is the reason why the rest of the planets moving continuously around it in their respective orbits, just because of the greatest gravity of the Sun that allows them to move continuously around it. And something interesting to know about Sun is that it has 4 layers. The core, innermost is the core, middle one is the corona. Yes, I think the name has been emerged from there. Then the next one is photosphere, and the outermost is the chromosphere, which we can see, which is the lighted one, and which is showing the greatest temperature are the photosphere and the chromosphere. Around this Sun, there are many different planets surrounding it in their respective orbits. How these planets are formed? These planets are formed from the dust particles of the universe, dust particles of the space. There are 8 different planets, and the ninth one, Pluto, is now the dwarf one, and it is being thinking that it has been gone farthest from the Sun now. So it is being considered as the dwarf one. So the planets now we can see in our solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are some specialities related to every planet, like Mercury, it is the closest to Sun. Venus, it is the most hottest. Earth, it's our planet and it is the only known planet which is having life. Mars, it is red in color just because of the accumulation of the red iron oxide. Jupiter, it is the largest planet of the solar system. Saturn has the special ring system around it which makes it beautiful and different from the other planets. Uranus and Neptune, they both are having blue color because of the accumulation of methane gas. And the last but not the least, Moon. The beautiful moon which shows different phases throughout the month, and it is considered as the natural satellite of our universe. But the interesting thing is that every planet has its own moon. And how the moons are formed? There are some dust particles around the sun that could not form the planets. So they emerge to form the side place in the orbits of the planets and named as the moon, taking light from the sun. And every planet has its own moon. Like Mercury and Venus, they have no moons. Earth has only one moon as we know it very well. Mars has 50 moons. Jupiter has 53 moons. Saturn has 27 moons. In this way, Uranus and Neptune has 13 moons. So, in this way, we can say that moon is the important part of our planets. As we talk about the rest of the things like asteroids, these are some smaller planets that could not orbit individually, and they are continuously moving between Mars and the Jupiters. That is all related with the explanation of the solar system. How you will going to give the assignment by drawing it either diagrammatical representation, or you can explain it in a better way, as you know, as you feel better, as you feel comfortable to present it, because it is your idea how you will going to show the assignment in a better way upon your ideas. So it must be given in a separate A4 paper, and it must be drawn on a separate A4 paper, and by taking the snapshot of it, you can send it on our WhatsApp link along with the proper name of yours and the class and the section, because it will going to have the marks in your midterm exams, 5 marks, and it must be submitted till 22nd of the August. That is all for today's class. You can take the help from our link which we have been uploaded on our homework folder. Still you have any queries related to it, you can ask in the comment section. Hopefully to meet you inshallah after Eid. Wishing you to have a blissful Eid. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all. I hope that you all are good and enjoying the lovely weather. So here we are going to conduct our another English language class. Hope you are waiting for that, and the topic which we are going to have, that is really easy. Secondly, the thing is what we have learned the first topic, namely noun. It is related to that. Okay, so before moving towards the book, let's have a look on the board. I have written a word here, countable and uncountable nouns. This is basically your topic. Again, I'm telling you countable and uncountable nouns. We have learned the kinds of noun, the 9 kinds of noun. Some of them were common, proper, and the rest of that. And in those kinds of noun, we had these countable and uncountable. Again, I'm telling you what are they. Basically, what is countable noun? Simply the things which we can count, the nouns which we can count. Okay. Second is what? Uncountable noun. Simply that is what? The things which we cannot count. Basically, that can be measured only. Okay. The rest of the explanation I will tell you. But what is new in this topic? Much much and many. Okay, countable and uncountable, we discussed it. Here come again. Can be counted, as I told you, books, dresses, etc, and rest of the nouns which we can count. Cannot be counted, water, paint. We can measure them, but we cannot count them basically. So this is what? Uncountable noun. That is why I have written cannot be counted. Okay. Now, what is new in our topic today? That is what? The difference between much and many. Basically, what is the difference between them, that from which we can use the much and we can use the many. What is the countable and what is the uncountable? You guys have learnt before this. Now, the thing is what? Much and many. Now, here, many countable noun. Here I have written many countable noun. What does it mean? Means we can use many with the countable nouns. Like I can say, for example, many dresses. As I have written in the example of countable noun, dresses. This is countable noun because we can count them easily. Here I can use many because I have lots of dresses. Okay, so I can say like this. I have many dresses. Okay, I have many glasses. I have many pencils. So here I am using the countable nouns. So with the countable nouns, I have used the word many to show the quantity of them. Okay. Now if I want to show the quantity of uncountable nouns, so what to use with them? Much. Here is the word much. Uncountable nouns. Now let's come here. Many students, many papers, etc. Much patience, much love. These all are what? Uncountable nouns. We cannot count them, we can only measure them. Patience, love, and we can say as well that here is a word paint. And there is another word painting. Paint is what? It is a liquid form. Okay? We cannot count the paint, but we can count the paintings. Like I say painting number 1, that blue painting, that brown painting. I can say like this. So painting is countable. Okay? But paint is uncountable because it is a liquid form and we can measure it. The quantity of it we can measure, but we cannot count. Yes, the box in which this is, we can count that box as well, but cannot count the paint. Similarly, we are having the difference between the much and many whenever we are going to talk about the countable nouns. So we can use many from them. Sorry, many with them. Okay. And when we are using the uncountable nouns, so we can use much with it. Now let's have a look in the book. Take out the page number 11. Here's your topic, countable and uncountable nouns. Page number 11. Okay, let's come up. Now here, depending upon whether a noun can be counted or not. Can you see it now? Depending upon whether a noun can be counted or not, it is classified as countable or uncountable. The thing which we were discussing there, that we are having the two nouns countable and uncountable. Here, in the example, several people stopped and stared at the man in the strange dress. Here's the word people. We can count it. This is what? Countable. 20 girls were present in the class. Here we can count the girls. So this is what? Countable. Let's come towards the page number 12. Here is something new with the uncountable nouns. Can you see it now? Using quantity for uncountable nouns. The thing which I was telling you about the measurement of the uncountable nouns, here is a explanation. Most uncountable concrete nouns are what? You guys have learnt before this, okay? Most uncountable concrete nouns can be quantified by mentioning their portion or by using an appropriate value of measurement. As we were discussing about the quantity of uncountable nouns, that we can measure them easily or can divide in the portions as well. Okay, for example, I bought 500 grams of butter. Here is the word butter. It is uncountable, but we can measure it, like we can say grams of butter. Here is a sentence. We will need at least 3 cans of paint for this room. Again I am reading, we will need at least 3 cans of paint. Here I have told you that paint is uncountable. But how we are explaining? Cans of paint. So we can count the cans, not the paint. Okay. There is another example. Could I have a lot of bread, please? Here, bread, which we cannot count, but a loaf of bread. This is the measurement. This is telling you the quantity. Now let's come here. The use of many and much. Many is used in the case of countable nouns. As I was telling you that many, why we use many? Because many is used in the case of countable nouns, whereas much is used for uncountable nouns. Here's an example of yours. Many people will be there at the party. Why they have used many with the people? Because people is countable noun. Okay. She does not have much love for her own dog. Why they have used much here? Because love is uncountable. How many cups of milk were given to the children? Here they have used many because cups are countable. Basically, that was the difference between the much and many, that from which we can use the much and many. Okay. Now, I hope that it will be easy for you with the working. Similarly, as you make the title pages, make the title page. After doing the definitions in the copy, you guys will only do the definition with some examples. Then, exercise B on the page number 13. On the page number 13, there is exercise B. Now come up. Can you see it now? Underline the nouns in the sentences given below and say whether they are countable or uncountable. One has been done as an example. Here are 10 sentences for you guys. You are supposed to take out the countable and uncountable nouns from them. First, underline the noun, then describe whether that is countable, whether that is uncountable. There's a sentence as an example. He is traveling far and wide in search of peace. They have underlined peace, and what is this? They have underlined peace here. This is noun, they have underlined. Now second work is what? To write what, whether that is countable, whether that is uncountable. Here it is written. Second is what? That painting is truly beautiful. As I was explaining you about the paint and painting. The same thing here. That painting. Underline the painting. Then what is this? Countable, so write it. Similarly, you are supposed to do the rest of the sentences, okay? I can tell you again that make the title page, then copy the definitions from the book, page number you can find in our web portal. Then do the exercise B in the book, no need to do in the copy, okay? Till the next topic, inshallah we will meet again. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.